Politics in British Columbia can be a strange and unpredictable beast, and as voters in that province head to the polls today, there could be change coming. For the first time in more than a decade, the Liberal Party could be pushed out of power. Robin Gill has more on what's been a heated campaign.
12 years of Liberal reign could end in British Columbia.
Thank you for everything.
Liberal leader Christy Clark may have to thank her predecessor. The previous government left behind a larger than expected deficit and the dreaded HST, which ended up being rescinded in a referendum.
Despite the fact that support for the government improved a little bit when Christy Clark became leader, that public trust was never restored.
Some in the Liberal ranks apparently gave up long before the campaign came to an end. They formed 801. A minute after polls close, the campaign for a new leader begins.
Fundamentally, she's not a conservative. And I think that's been the tension for Christy Clark from the very beginning.
Hey guys, how are ya?
The Liberals ran a mostly tame campaign. There was a gaffe when Clark went through a red light with her son and a reporter in the vehicle.
I shouldn't have done it.
Recent polls show the New Democrats under Adrian Dix could form a majority.
What we're doing here is looking also beyond the election campaign to a government that will bring people together.
The NDP hasn't had a shot at power in over a decade. In 1999, then Premier Glenn Clark was forced to resign after a breach of trust case. Dix, then Clark's chief of staff, was accused of fabricating evidence. It was featured in an attack ad.
He was chief of staff to BC's premier.
Dix also flip-flopped on proposed oil pipelines from Alberta to the West Coast.
We don't think the ports of Metro Vancouver should be turned into major oil export ports.
Previously, he had said he wouldn't rule them out.
Perhaps created a little uncertainty in voters' minds about what they could expect from an NDP government. The good news for the NDP is that all happened, in the midpoint of the campaign, and things have been relatively steady since that time.
History could be made tonight, though. There is speculation the Green Party could win up to 2 seats. Not enough for party status, but a first in BC. Robin Gill, Global News, Vancouver.